My name is Tyler Hatwell. I'm a showman and I come originally from around Oxfordshire way. Showmen are, I mean, very basic. We're the guys that put on fun fairs. Between the kind of the 1600s and the 1700s, there was a period where sort of London was the place to be. And you got a lot of people coming to London, and that was when some of the first kind of waves of Roma came. But then you also got lots of so sort of you got people from the Italian commedia dell'arte tradition and things like that, and with it you got these kind of all these styles, and then the generic sort of London, the underground, and sort of people in markets, and so originally it was a very, very mixed group, and you can tell by the kind of the dialect or the slang or the cant or whatever you want to call it that showmen kind of speak, has so many Romany loan words. Yeah, so we travelled around Oxfordshire mostly, but then like the surrounding counties. And when I was a kid, we did a bit more travelling to London. I don't know what other travellers do. Usually you kind of have a set areas that you might go to, you know, or like a few favourites, I think. But with showmen, like you've got to plan it, because you can't. You've got to rent the field from the council because you need to be there for a certain amount of time, and it's a lot more official, which is why we need the guild, the union, for those boring rules bits. But that means it's sort of a very structured thing, and you end up going to the same villages for kind of, you know, like drinking in the same pub that your granddad drank in when he opened there, and that kind of thing. You get a real knowledge of the locals in a kind of way that doesn't always happen with the other groups, as far as I can tell. Sometimes we would enroll in the local school if we were somewhere for 2 weeks, because it used to be possible to like just plug into a school for a couple of weeks. The whole family still does it. I'm the only one that doesn't do it as a full-time job. But still, whenever I go back and visit, it's always a bit of a working holiday. You know, I'm always made to sit in the pay box and mind the Walser and things like that. There's an element of your whole, yeah, I mean, it could be a horrible thing, but like, you've got to do it. You've run this business. It's a family business, and it has an element of hard graft in it. You work as a kid. You know, we were given money as like, you know, like for your christening or whatever. And then with that, me and my sister bought a bouncy castle. And then I would stand at the front, and I'd blow the whistle after 5 minutes, and I'd take the 50 pences. And what that meant is that I knew what it took to earn a tenner. I feel like you're a bit more streetwise and clued up than your average kid, because you've just got to go and speak to people. You've got to be, you've got these skills. And so I view that as positive. Someone might say, Tyler, you were exploited as a child, but I don't view it that way. I'm very happy with it. I'm the first one of my family to get further than GCSEs. Like, I got to GCSEs and I did reasonably well, and it wasn't like I needed to take over right then. Like, oh, you know, Dad's really old and decrepit. You need to carry it. You need to do this right now. And so it was just thought, why don't you see how you're doing? Why don't you carry on with the A levels? It's like, yeah, sure, why not? And then once I did that, I did reasonably well in that. And then the idea of going to university came up, and it was just, oh, you know, I guess. And then just going, it sort of exposed me to different things that I could do and different ways of looking at the world. But I think I mean, I kind of joked earlier about being one of seven, but I think if I was the only boy, if I was one of one or one of two, I don't think I'd have felt able to not do it, because it does matter to me that kind of the Hatwell thing doesn't just stop with me. I still enjoy going and doing it when I do it, and you know, it's always going to be there, and it's sort of skills that I learned when I was a very little kid. I don't think those skills will leave. So if all of this, you know, being a grown-up lark doesn't work out, I can run away and join the circus.